Hello Capricorn, welcome in. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for you, tuning in to the day's energy, seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm tuning in to Capricorn energies in the month of May 2025. Seeing what divine messages of guidance come through. This is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. What's in the outcome and advice for Capricorn? Boy, that one hit the floor. All right. Queen of Pentacles hit the floor. All right, let's turn these cards over, see what we've got here. Oh, wow. Queen of Pentacles hit the floor. The overall energy of the reading is the King of Pentacles. Well, I am intrigued. All right, Capricorn. King of Pentacles is someone very focused, very good at what they do. In the King of Pentacles, he has grapes on his cloak. Grapes mean that this person has a skill. It takes skill, talent to grow grapes. This person has focused on what they're good at. Growing grapes, a talent, a skill, and has built abundance. I'm also seeing the King of Pentacles is very focused on what he wants to achieve. He's a builder. Luxury, abundance. I'm also seeing in this image that he's got, if you see his foot coming out from his cloak, he is armored. It feels like he is protected. He's ready to go at a moment's notice. He's resting. He's got this chain around his shoulders and the crown I'm drawn to. It feels like this is someone who's very intelligent, like a scholar as well. Boy, that's specific. All right, what does Capricorn need to know about the King of Pentacles energy? What's Capricorn need to know about this King of Pentacles energy in the month of May 2025? Knight of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. All right. She's out now twice in this reading. Coming out with the Knight of Cups in reverse, it feels like there's some concern here about a false illusion. Someone who's a match. But there's all this 10 of Cups in reverse, Wheel of Fortune reverse. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is not showing up in reverse. She's upright. She's got resources. She's very capable. She's learned how to train her focus. It's a lot of abundance. So I'm not getting that there's something wrong with the Queen of Pentacles or with the King of Pentacles, but there's something with this Knight of Cups in reverse. There's something here about bad luck by following someone with a false narrative. Okay, that created a lot of unhappiness. Okay, in the past, it looks like you might have jumped into a relationship because you didn't want to be alone. Maybe you didn't have a lot of options. I'm hearing that's as good as I could get at the time. It feels like this is about some past energy, someone who created a false illusion, and by you following and believing in the false illusion that they were saying, it feels like they were telling you what you wanted to hear in regards to a relationship, and it feels like your luck changed. The longer you're with this energy, the more unhappy you became, and nothing's going right. It feels like that's a side effect of following someone, and someone who's telling you what you want to hear, but everything is showing up to the contrary. A lack of happiness, a lack of luck. It feels like you feel alone inside the relationship, that you feel burdened, that you have to carry the burdens of a relationship. Okay, so who's the Queen of Pentacles? What does Capricorn need to know about this Queen of Pentacles energy? That's half the deck. Let's try that again. Who's the Queen of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, Knight of Swords reverse. Okay. Feels like I've gotten a background of where you're coming from, Capricorn. If you're not looking for a relationship, this tells me that you are very balanced in your internal world and your external world, in your feminine energy and your masculine energy. Feels like you are a divine pair within you. You're very complete, very focused on what you want to create. It looks like you're very adept, capable, happy. For those of you who are already in a relationship, feels like this relationship is going to the next level. That you are seeing that this person is not this past person, not this past relationship. I love the Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight of the deck. It feels like you're taking your time. Look, that horse isn't even moving. The reason why he's the slowest moving knight is that he's planting the pentacles along the way in the fields behind him. So, yeah, planting seeds and nurturing those seeds. He's the slowest moving knight but when he gets to his destination, all that he has grown on the path along the way, he's cultivated what he's wanted. So when he gets to his destination, he has all this abundance and all this to harvest. Two of Cups, this feels like a very loving energy. Someone that if you are looking for love, a romantic partner, I like the King and Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of steam in the King and Queen of Pentacles, but they're builders. They're willing to put in the work and the effort. They're willing to invest in each other, invest in the relationship. It does feel like there's love here, care. Feels like it starts with communication, Page of Swords. I also like that this communication starts out slowly, and then Six of Swords, it feels so good. So much relief. whatever worries about the past or relationships, it feels like the longer you communicate with this person, the more at ease you are. It feels like you have a lot in common in the good ways. And then here we're getting some fire, 2 of Wands. Feels like this relationship helps give you life, vitality, helps you be excited about your day, helps you get out of the house. I get the feeling like this person, if it is another person, that you're excited about and maybe planning what's next. Not future faking, but it feels like excited about co-creating with someone new. Yeah, new opportunities coming in, new seeds, new potential. It looks like the longer you are in this new person energy or growing, for some of you, this is someone you're already dating, you're already involved with. For some of you, you're meeting them in the month of May, or the potential's there. And for some of you that don't want love relationship, this is talking about you being very balanced, loving yourself, loving life, ready to get back out there in the world. And there's something about this energy that lets you let go of some immature, toxic past. Yeah, there's this real energy of the Knight of Pentacles, of cultivating what you prefer along the way, and realizing, showing yourself that you're not in the past, that you have changed, and you're attracting a different kind of person. All right, Capricorn, let's look at what's hidden. In what's hidden, we have the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Moon reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. After a breakup, after leaving some environment, this is that past energy that I'm talking about. Feels like there's a lot of hurt. With the Moon in reverse, it feels like the Moon is talking about hidden emotions, and what I'm describing now is in what's hidden. Feels like there's a lot coming up as you create, moving forward, and create the version of you prefer to be, and cultivate what you want going forward and what type of relationship you are investing in, that naturally it feels like there's some feelings, some emotions from your past coming up. These feel like maybe being tough on yourself. Why did I tolerate this past relationship? Why did I tolerate that type of treatment? Feels like you are experiencing such a beautiful reflection from someone else in a relationship that is so healing and so profoundly authentic and real, that there's a lot of feelings that are coming up around the past. that you can't even help comparing, at least at the beginning, because it's so different. It is because you're different, Capricorn. You're very different. You're no longer being juggled, being manipulated. You're no longer working with someone who doesn't want to put any of the work in. So, in contrast, it feels like you might have some forgiving yourself. Past versions of you did not know what you didn't know. You didn't know what you didn't know. All right, what do we need to know about the Queen of Wands in reverse? Insecurity, instability, jealousy, envy. Who's in this Queen of Wands in reverse energy and what's hidden? You might be feeling insecure at the beginning of the relationship, and that would be normal. If this reading has been resonating and you've had past difficulties, I think recognizing and saying, I'm feeling insecure, even communicating with this new person, hey, I am feeling a thing, I'm feeling insecure, and recognizing it's not about you, and I just want to let you know that's where I'm at. It's not your job to fix me. It's not your job to make me feel better. That's my job. But I just want to be open and let you know that I'm working through some insecurities. Some past emotions are coming up for me to process. Some unhealed emotions. And that's okay. It feels like you've learned, Capricorn, how to talk yourself through feeling certain ways, feeling ooh, okay. For some of you, there's some heart opening as you recognize that this new person is someone that you do trust, someone that slowly over time is showing you, and boy, are you letting this take the time it takes. This is not just the month of May, this happening. This feels like over time, and it's okay to have emotions come up. What I'm gathering is to just not put the burdens of fixing and healing and making you feel safe and comfortable on this person. Maybe even doing some exploration with a therapist, with someone else, about your emotions, about past trauma, so you can process and work through that somewhere else and not put the burdens of your past relationship squarely on this other person. This other person feels very helpful, very open, but there's something about not dumping. Yes, be yourself, share what's going on, but there's something about you taking responsibility with what you're feeling and not putting the responsibility on this new person to make you feel better, to heal you, something like that. Some of you might have some insecurities from past relationships around third parties. I don't know if you can hear that. All right, so I closed the door. You might still be able to hear the motor from next door. But what I'm getting is not allowing your past and past upset and hurt and insecurities to become this person's issue. There's something about celebrating and having fun and enjoying and being yourself for sure, but not putting the burdens on this other person. So I'm just going to move on. And then in the outcome and advice, Capricorn, we have the Three of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles again. It feels like this person with the Three of Wands is a lot closer than you think. If you haven't found this person, if it feels like they're a lot closer than you think. Wait, I'm getting some of you are already in this relationship. Some of you have yet to find them, but are very close. All right. Feels like the advice here is to focus on what you want to create going forward. And there's a lot of heartbreak coming up. Someone coming into your life it feels like allowing you to open up your heart space, open up your life again. And so it feels like there might be some dusting out and some healing of some aspects that are from the past pains. Anything else that would help the viewer? Six of Cups in reverse. I think this past relationship you were treated as less than. I think there's a need to realize that this isn't the past person. This isn't the past relationship. You have changed. So allowing you to be different, allowing this relationship to be different. When wounds and issues come up from your past, recognizing them and working through them, and not making them your partner's responsibility. There's something kind of a balance feels like. So, all right, Capricorn, that's your reading. Have a great May.